Call of Duty was once the juggernaut of every single year, but all good things must come to an end. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which adorns the screen behind us, didn't enjoy the same success that past Call of Duties and other entries in the series did. Now, we liked Black Ops 3.
It was great.
We actually really enjoyed Black Ops 3. Really enjoyed like the very and I'm gonna throw out a couple of words here that's gonna make me look stupid, but it's very like MLG, very like competitive.
That's perfectly
like
fine. Yeah,
they recognize like there's something to be said about these class-based shooters, and they wanted a piece of it. And Black Ops 3 was a lot of fun. Played it on stream. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare came out, and granted, it's a different developer, Sledgehammer.
Yeah,
did not enjoy the same success. The weird part about that is Activision comes out and says, "Yo, shit sucked."
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Now I'm paraphrasing. They didn't exactly say shit sucked.
Although that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
but they did say we understand that this isn't the game that you wanted, and in the future we're going to be returning to more traditional style combat.
I did like though the other add-on comment that they had about like the fact that this was the artistic and like thing that their developers wanted to make.
Like a vision, yeah.
This is their vision that they wanted to make, and it is still important. They said that it was still important that they make games that their developers want to make. They don't want to force them to make games that.
That's
like,
good. Well, and an about face for Activision.
Right. So I think they may have like stopped looking at all the dollars and like finally was like, okay, we got to fix this shit, which is nice. So
well, they probably are gonna fix it because they're losing dollars.
Well, I think the bubble finally popped. Now we all worked at GameStop before, and you remember what the Madden midnights used to be back in the heyday with the line wrapped around the building.
And for something that was annual.
And for something that was annual, Madden every single year, Madden 8, Madden 9, Madden 10. And those games weren't very different. Call of Duty came out, and you could make the same argument about those games, and I would tell you, okay, it's completely new maps, it's new weapons, it's new balance, it's new kill streaks.
New story.
They were more of a new game than fucking anything on the market. Now, granted, it was using the Infinity Ward engine that they put out with Call of Duty 4.
Well, I mean, the good thing with having the three different developers, even then, like, because this, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm going to get on my Call of Duty pedestal here. COD Bro Joe here. That's actually the picture from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but it's funny because it's the same developers and it's pretty much the same goddamn game between that and Infinite Warfare. But even when Advanced Warfare came out, like,
and Destiny,
it was pretty poop. Like,
what was poop?
Advanced Warfare.
I recall Advanced Warfare coming out pretty flat.
Yeah, like Advanced Warfare didn't sell well, Ghost didn't sell well, and these are the Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer like titles. So it's Treyarch that like has that.
I think what you saw was Treyarch kind of took the lead because they had the senior developers on this thing, and Black Ops 3.
They also haven't lost a bunch of people too.
Right, so. Capitalizing off of the success of Black Ops 2 and even Black Ops. Back when Modern Warfare was kind of running the show.
Yeah.
Those midnights were crazy.
This is what they should do. They should stop releasing a new Call of Duty every year.
Really?
Yes.
Ubisoft just did that with
Ubisoft is going to start doing it where they support a game with DLC. So keep the developers, have them work on DLC, or make the a longer development cycle.
But DLC, you said.
My thing is with
or supporting it. It can be free.
Correct.
With Call of Duty, what you can do map packs and weapons like.
No. I mean, Halo is something it's being supported and it's free.
Well, I think the competitive scene kind of keeps these games alive,
yes.
right?
I mean,
like Overwatch 2 is not on the horizon, correct?
Overwatch 2?
Yeah,
no, that's not happening.
But you know what is on the horizon is Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still under the Activision umbrella. Destiny was supported with DLC after DLC after DLC, and granted, that's a different type of game.
Mark, I thought Destiny was a 10-year.
Hey, they definitely told us Destiny was a 10-year project, and maybe they meant games with Destiny in the name.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I had assumed. I didn't think that.
So you were smarter than most, right?
Yes, you were.
I had assumed it was just like that. Destiny is going to be a 10-year like IP. Like they're going to do
Rick
it
and
for at least 10
Joe
years.
and I. We thought.
That was the way I understood the marketing was
10 year. We're like, this is World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. They get an MMO first person. Okay, cool, no problem. Like that's nice.
The only reason why I didn't think that was because it's got a strong. It's consoles.
mean,
it's
sure
they've
different.
had MMOs before. They've been trash.
Side note: why didn't WoW ever come to console? But that's for later.
Oh, you wanted to see all the
mouse keyboard?
Yeah.
That's fine.
But speaking of keyboard and mouse, we have a video on this channel that talks about systems that currently support keyboard and mouse.
Go check that out.
Click it.
Click it.
Click it good.
Oh God.
Yeah, whatever. So Destiny 2 on the horizon. Now, why do we know that? One, there were some legal documents that were leaked out in the original Infinity Ward group versus Activision, where they were withholding, and they being Activision, withholding a significant amount of money for the royalties on Modern Warfare 2 until pre-production on Modern Warfare 3 began. And for some crazy reason, I'm no fucking lawyer, in those documents was the information regarding Destiny, and that Destiny 2 was always kind of in the plans. Now we sort of have confirmation that it's in the plans, and maybe you guys, you explained it to me off show a lot better than I could ever do it. So maybe you can kind of give me a little bit of insight.
Yeah. So basically, they in the conference and talking about Infinite Warfare and all that stuff, they went and said Destiny 2 is a absolute thing that is absolutely coming out in 2017. And the reason that it's so absolute that it's coming out in 2017,
we haven't even heard of it yet.
Is Bungie and Activision have a deal?
If they don't release it by the date, then Activision takes like a 30% chunk from the property, which is crazy.
The property being Destiny or the property being Bungie?
Destiny.
I think it's Destiny. I don't think they're stealing a chunk.
Or
out of
Bungie.
if it's
Bungie,
then Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking bet right there.
Yeah.
Man. That's gambling.
But I don't think it's necessary. Here's the problem with that is like it could come out as garbage, but it will come out by that date. That's what I'm concerned about. It's like we released
their IP, their company.
But you're protecting it, but you're ruining it at the same time by releasing something that's unfinished. If it's unfinished.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it is finished and everything's great. But I just see that storm coming. Like I can see it.
That thing is coming out December 31st, 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, it has to come out.
Does Destiny 1 have a pro patch?
What do you mean? Oh, for the pro?
Well, technically everything has a pro patch now with the new boost mode.
I'm not talking about boost mode. I'm talking about like enhanced visuals.
I don't think it does because it's a multi-platform.
But that will be a selling point for Destiny 2 is better graphics, better performance. So you can have that content, that old content plus new content and pass it off as a new game.
I guess it's just kind of interesting to see the route that Activision is taking with some of their properties, admitting that Call of Duty is kind of on the back nine, and saying, okay, we're going to return to more traditional combat. Kind of taking a look and saying, okay, Battlefield came out with a more traditional combat, and maybe that was a little bit too traditional.
Yeah.
And then looking at Destiny and seeing the hard stance that they're taking with them, we're going to take 30% of the property if you don't have Destiny 2 out by the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's sort of night and day. It's almost like history's doomed to repeat itself, but with different companies.
Yeah. I just feel like they're treating Destiny like they treat Call of Duty, which may not necessarily be a problem.
Is it the same moneymaker that Call of Duty was, though?
No, maybe probably. It probably is, to be honest.
Really?
Between all the extra like DLC that's come out for it,
I think it has a decent amount of
huge
retention.
player base. So like I can see it being that big. Maybe it's definitely not as big as Call of Duty right now, but I can see it getting there at some point.
Well, this is also going to be a relaunch.
Yeah.
I think they're going to try to be like all those things that we promised before, but now it's even shinier because by then Project Scorpio.
No, you have a quality revelation right there because there were recent news tidbits that Scorpio wasn't going to be quite the Scorpio that we thought it was, and more akin to the PlayStation Pro.
No way.
PlayStation 4 Pro. So now all of a sudden you can come out with these games, and then you can almost cross-platform develop them for the bigger brother systems too.
Yeah.
So now you do have a Pro mode, you do have a Scorpio mode,
and it also is a selling point for both of those consoles too. So they kind of help each other in that
and
way.
the marketing needs to be exclusively on the Pro and the Scorpio.
Yeah.
Like all the commercials, and it needs to say it at the bottom, like playing on a Scorpio. And then when they get it, it needs to be fucking ET on Atari on like PS4 to force them to buy the new
slow clap.
It is what it is. This fascinates me because it's sort of the tale of two Activisions here, where they're coddling sort of the franchise that's in the nursing home right now, and then slapping around the one that they thought was gonna, you have so much potential,
Yeah.
I'm a parent. What do you want?
I'll be honest, I fell off the Destiny train super early. And it just, at this point, it still doesn't intrigue me. And the thought of a Destiny 2, unless it's coming out. Oh, that's another thing that got announced too. Is Destiny 2 is like 90 to 99% confirmed to come out on PC, by the way.
I have heard that, but that's interesting because all of like the internal like
marketing,
like doc videos and marketing that we all got when Destiny came out was specific in saying this is a console based experience. And for them to look at PC and go, oh, like we need to embrace that.
I mean, it's why would you relegate yourself to any just one platform? If you put yourself on everything, you make more money.
Idiot.
Exactly.
And plus with the kind of like pseudo MMO kind of way that they're using the game, or like having the economy for the game,
I think it'd be more successful.
Exactly. Like PC gamers are more used to that kind of thing. So why it makes sense to bring that there.
And people want it. Like, trust me, I've been on the other side of the fence where I didn't have every platform. And I was like, shit sucks, don't want it.
Yeah.
But like in the meantime, I'm like scraping my pennies together at a 16-year-old trying to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play fucking Halo.
Yeah.
But that's just some of our opinions. Let us know what you think in the comments. Please sound off in the comments. Love nothing more than loading up those videos and praying. Love nothing more than loading them up and kind of seeing the engagement there. And if you guys have any ideas for some of the content that you want to see on G Cubed, let us know. That's the place. That's where you can reach us, in those comments. In the meantime, pop that subscribe button. If you like the content, you'll get a notification every time that we put something up. Yeah. And it's relatively regular.
Now.
Yeah.
Gotta go home and edit.
We have the fiber. We've been eating fiber, so we're regular right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. Poop. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Later.